You darn straight. It's most definitely a deal with the devil, folks. I am looking at a headline, and these headlines shouldn't surprise me. I'm telling you, it's completely out of control. But this one takes the cake. It's a headline that says, according to Axios, you ready for this one? Of course, they're all fake news and they're all liars, but they're not going to lie about this one. They're saying that the United States is considering removing the Islamic Revolutionary Guard from the terror list. I'm not joking, folks. The same IRGC that is responsible for the state-sponsored terrorism that happens all over the world. The same IRGC that wants to destroy Israel, the same IRGC that wants to, in essence, destroy anybody that does not go along with the narrative in which they choose to obligate themselves to. Folks, this is crazy. And by the way, if you don't think that's not a deal with the devil, let me just tell you about a deal with the devil. We've been talking about this JCPOA that's been going on, and I think this thing would be part of the JCPOA. They're claiming they're not. They're saying, they're just voluntarily thinking about removing the IRGC from their terror list. But all these people that stand for Biden and say, Biden is a righteous man and he's trying to do the right thing, I think everybody knows better by now. Even when he stands up and he tells everybody, you know what? We're not going to be sponsoring Russia anymore for anything. We're not buying oil from them. Actually, translation, yes, they are. They're buying more oil from Russia because they're now buying it from Iran, which Iran goes and pays Russia for it. Russia makes more money off of it. And let's really get things straight. If you don't think the United States has created all of this nonsense that's going on with Russia and Ukraine right now, if you don't think that this current regime is friends with Putin, how about we look at the portion of the JCPOA with Iran where there is a stipulation from within it that says another country must be hired in order to build the factories for nuclear facilities. And guess what? They're going to pay that country $10 billion to do it, and while they're doing it, they're going to lift any sanctions temporarily from off of them so that they would not be burdened with any economic issues. And guess who that country is? It is Russia. Folks, that is in the JCPOA. You can read it. It's right there. I am not kidding. This is the type of evil we are seeing. Folks, elections have consequences. We are told in the scriptures to fight for the things that are right. We are told in the scriptures to be friends with Israel. And everything this administration is doing is the exact opposite of that. It is time to consider the opportunity that we have coming up in this country. And I am not telling you to make a big deal of voting correctly because that's what's going to save the world. We know what's going to happen at the end. We know the end game because Bible prophecy says that to us. I'm telling you that because the Bible says that's our role. Folks, time is running out. It's time to wake up. It's time to consider all of this because Jesus is coming soon. God bless you guys.